Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. I'm 2 days away from leaving the United States, back to Buenos Aires, Argentina, back to work. But I wanted to share something with you that probably you may have read it on social media, and it's that Milei's administration is making progress in annulling the requirement of the visa that Argentinians must fulfill in order to visit the United States. Now, of course, this is great news for Argentinians, but it's not great news for people trying to obtain the Argentine citizenship and passport. Why? I would assume that if Milei and Trump reach an agreement, the least that Trump is going to require is to tighten Argentina's nationality requirement, because that means that those people that have not been entitled to travel to the United States or can't obtain American passport, well, now they know that they could try with Argentina's passport, and that's their ticket to coming into the United States. So that said, and I've been trying to explain to a lot of people that you need to hurry up, because Milei himself is tightening the system. He went from allowing foreigners to obtain the passport just by spending 2 years of uninterrupted and consecutive residence in Argentina, but those 2 years allowed people to not be in Argentina for almost half a year in each of those 2 years. Now Milei is requiring that you stay those 2 entire uninterrupted and consecutive years. And if you wanted to leave, there's a possibility that you may lose those months in which you stayed. So let's say you have to complete those 2 years, and at a year and a half, you decide that you need to travel for medical or health reasons of your family, and you need to explain that to our Argentina's immigration system. They could either do 2 things. One is you lose that time spent in Argentina, 1.5 years, or they will not compute that time that you've stayed abroad. So if you, after a year and a half, you left for 2 months, you could lose those 2 months, and you would have to make up that time by coming back and doing half a year plus the 2 months that you were still missing. So that means things are getting tougher for Argentina, and they will get tougher if Argentina's passport is entitled to go to the United States without a visa requirement. So my point here is that if you are trying to obtain Argentina's residency, the DNI, the nationality, the passport, citizenship, trust me, don't wait another day. Start moving fast, and don't let things go by another day, because things are getting more difficult. And I'm saying this, I'm running out of business if things get more tight with the immigration system, because right now, the easiest way to obtain Argentina's passport is just by fulfilling 2 basic requirements. You need to have $24,000 for each applicant, and you need to be able to spend 2 uninterrupted and consecutive years in Argentina. You tell me, please, which passport on earth will you be able to obtain by just fulfilling the requirement of staying 2 years in a country and then only spending $1,000 every single month? That means for 2 years, that's $24,000 in yourself. It's not that you have to pay a government. It's not that you have to pay someone else. It's money for yourself. So if you can find a cheaper, easier, and faster passport on earth, please write below and let us know. Let's share it with the rest of the world, because I can guarantee you that at the moment, there is not an easier passport to obtain on earth. Thank you.